up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Diamond Rides. I am here with an incredible artist that we have had the honor to record. Haven.
How's it going? The honor was all mine.
Oh gosh.
All mine.
Stop it. Thank you. If you want to take like 5, 10 seconds, 30 seconds, whatever, tell the people who you be.
Okay, yeah, for sure. I'm Haven Richter. I'm from Southwest Florida, and I'm currently up in Toccoa, Georgia, doing some school at Toccoa Falls College. I'm a music major. I'm 19, and yeah, working on some music. So
Fun.
That's me. Yeah.
Singer-songwriter type, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So the song you just wrote, I listened to it and could have swore you were from California.
Really?
Yeah.
Ah, yes. I love that. That's
Coast
great.
to coast.
Coast to coast. That's right.
Kinda.
Either coast. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
No, yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
You nailed it. You'll
Thank you.
understand once you hear the song.
Yes. You gotta watch out for the song. But thank you. I take that as a high compliment.
Oh,
No.
you're welcome. So this was your first time being in a studio, right?
It was.
Nice. How was that experience?
It was great. Like, that's everything I could have asked for a first time like studio experience.
Nice.
You guys made a super welcoming atmosphere and like a very, very comfortable but still like professional, to the point where I came in and I was like, this is a studio, but I wasn't afraid to be myself, and I didn't feel like I had to put on this like I know what I'm doing act, because I didn't. I really didn't. I was like I got some songs and I have them down, but you guys really helped me out with just talking me through the different steps and explaining what we were doing. So yeah, it was a great first experience.
That means I have to give everybody a raise.
Oh, yep, that is what that means. Promotions.
Darn it. No, I'm
They're
kidding.
doing
That's
great
good.
at their jobs. Yeah.
Yeah, they really are. Like everybody that's involved, Kevin, Will, Jonathan, Kayla, I guess myself.
Yeah.
But,
You are all great. You're all great.
Thanks. Yeah, I've been in a lot of studios where the atmosphere was rather intimidating, and you have to kind of act like you know what's happening.
Yeah.
Because if you ask a question, everybody's like,
Are you kidding me?
"Are you serious?
What are you doing here?
Like, get out of here."
Yeah.
This is a funny, quick story. I was in a studio one time in Atlanta, and I asked a question, and this guy was like, "Hey, I'm happy you asked that question." He was like, "I know everybody looked at you like you were an idiot, but I had the same question." I was like, "Oh, okay." So I just looked like the idiot for both of us. Huh? I was like,
You took that one for sure.
I did.
Took one for the team. Took one for the team.
You gotta learn somehow.
You do. Yeah. And
That's our goal.
Yeah, and being 19 and just never really wanting to get my foot in the door, but not, never having any experience with that, you have to start somewhere. And so starting is really intimidating, and I think that's what keeps a lot of people away.
This is true. What's the name of your song?
The name of my song is called Either Coast.
Yeah, Either Coast. You had that plug earlier.
Yeah.
Clever.
I'm trying not to be like, new song coming out. Shameless plug.
Oh, do you have a date?
No, I do not.
Oh,
I do not
okay,
have a date.
but we're getting there.
But we're working on it.
We're getting there. I'm excited. I can't wait to hear that.
I am very excited.
This is gonna be an awesome song.
I'm so excited for it. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. You know what that sound reminds me of? That little synth sound. If you like wet your finger and go around the glass.
That's exactly what we did.
That'd be awesome.
Let's watch the sunset on the west coast. The sunrise on those eastern shores where I used to call my home.
Kayla's guitar is so nice.
She did so good.
I need a sunset with you by my side. Baby, take it easy, take a deep breath, breathing slow.
Heaven killed
I
her.
know.
Watch the sunset on the west coast.
Love that. She did so good.
good
It's a
song.
good time. Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That last solo, Kayla
Kayla,
solo,
man.
nailed it. You know, I didn't know we had a dance studio here for a while.
I did not either.
It's pretty interesting. In the song, you say you need a sunset and a sunrise. Which one's your favorite?
That's a great question. I love that question. I love both of them, but I do have to say a sunrise. There is just something extra special. I grew up on the east coast of Florida and moved to the west coast of Florida. And so on the east coast, you see the sunrise. And so my church would have Easter sunrise services at the beach. And we would have baptisms there. And so it was just
so cool.
this beautiful picture of community, and then going out into the ocean, like to be baptized with the waves, and seeing that Easter sunrise was just always like so special. I was baptized in the ocean, so like that was always just such a special memory. And my dad
That's
was
awesome.
a pastor baptizing us, so just the community of that, and man, just waking up early to go see that sunrise, absolutely beautiful. So
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, I'd have to say sunrises.
I'm not a fan of the salt water.
Okay, that
So,
is,
like
I will
the-
forgive you this time.
Like the sticky.
Yes.
And
I
then
love that.
you gotta walk through the sand.
That's all the things I love.
Really?
I love the sand. I love the sticky feeling, your hair being all salty. I love that.
what?
I'm a beach girl for sure. I love that.
Because I think the part that I hate the most about it is like having to walk all the way from the ocean to your hotel room. Like whenever we're at the beach, you gotta walk from the hotel, from the ocean through the sand,
Yeah.
and then the breeze is always super strong, so you're always freezing.
But then you take a shower and it's just so refreshing. I don't know.
Do you put sweats on after you get out of the shower?
Yeah, man. Sweats, a long shirt, because you're usually a little sunburnt. Put some aloe on your face. I always get sunburnt right here on my cheeks. I have big cheeks. So that always hurt a little bit. But no, I love the whole experience. The sand in your clothes, in your hair. I don't know.
That's
it just
so
means
cool.
it means you went and you experienced.
You had fun.
You had a good time.
I've never ever heard anybody say they enjoyed the stickiness in their hair.
I don't know.
That is so
I
interesting.
love that feeling.
The song's inspired by the East Coast and the West Coast,
Mhm.
and your love for both.
Yes.
If you had to pick either or, the East Coast or the West Coast, would you just flip a coin, or do you have one in mind?
Well, I could be home on either coast. I hate myself. No, I'm sorry.
Hilarious.
I could not choose.
Well played, though. Well played.
Thank you. I could not choose. I wouldn't be myself without either one. Like,
Makes sense.
you know, I grew up on the East Coast, and so the Lord worked on me there,
Yeah.
but I would not be who I am if I wouldn't have moved and experienced those things. It would not be who I am. So I could not pick.
Wow.
Mhm.
How did you get started in music?
Oh, man. My dad was a music major in college. He grew up playing the piano, really started getting into it in college. He's always sang, and so I guess just naturally he exposed me and my brother to, worship music, starting off as a worship pastor. So I'd have to say, growing up in church, that was probably the first consistent experience. And then my mom loves music. She doesn't play any instruments, but she always says she plays the radio, and she's always listening to music. The first time I did anything, I was probably 5 or 6 and sang a song in church.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, for offertory, it probably wasn't spectacular.
It wasn't like a
Uh-huh.
altar special.
Nope, I think I actually only sang the chorus because I could not remember all the words. I just couldn't do it. And I was like, I just kind of want to sing the chorus.
Yeah. Did you
Yeah.
stand there awkwardly through the verses?
No, we planned it. Like, we planned
Oh,
only me
okay.
singing the chorus because we knew I wouldn't remember.
Oh,
we knew I
okay.
wouldn't remember. So that was my first experience. I tried to play guitar and piano when in elementary school. Didn't work out. And then my first instrument was the drums in the 6th grade.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I thought you said you weren't a drummer.
I'm not.
Oh.
I can. I'm not. I can. If it went down and like on a worship team or something, they're like, our drummer isn't here. We need somebody to do something. I could keep a beat and throw some fills in there. And then 7th grade, learned guitar. My brother had a guitar that he didn't really use too much. He's a drummer. My brother is a drummer.
So it's in the
7th grade
family
guitar.
somewhere.
Yes, yeah.
That's
so
cool.
family stuff. Jen Ledger was my inspiration. Skillet's drummer.
Yes. Oh my
I
gosh.
wanted to be her.
Well, the male version, but
Yeah.
like seeing them in concert and seeing how effortless she sings and plays.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Incredible.
It's insane.
Jen Ledger.
So underrated. So good. And
Incredible.
You said you love her accent.
Yeah, she's just so cool. She's just such a cool person.
She has a naturally cool, like, shows up in the room and you're just like,
Wow.
she's cool.
Yeah,
Look at that hair.
no joke.
Like, what?
Saw her, I've seen her front row, not her, but like Skillet,
Yeah.
front row a couple of times in Florida at like Night
And
of
you
Joy.
still have your hearing.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
incredible.
Mhm.
Let's hit on your inspiration of this
Yeah,
amazing song.
thank you for calling it amazing. I appreciate that. I had just gotten to spring break from college, so I went from Tacoma Falls, Georgia, back to Florida, the West Coast, where I'm living currently, North Fort Myers. Went home to there, and it had just been a rough year. Like, with COVID and everything, for starters, but also trying to finish up my second semester of school, first year of college. And so I went back to North Fort Myers. Wasn't really feeling at home, like where I was at, and I had just moved to this new place on my own for the first time. And just kind of having this feeling of like, oh, well, Tacoma was kind of my home. And I really felt, like I belonged there, but now I had to come back to North Fort Myers, which was also home, because I'd lived there for 7 years, but I had also, over spring break, gone back to Port St. Lucie, and I felt, at home there, and then I was like, man, I wish I was over there, or I wish I was at Tacoma, or like I wish I felt more at home here. And so it was all of these conflicting, where do I belong?
Your heart's home strings were like...
Yeah, it was like, I feel kind of homeless.
Yeah.
And so really just kind of bringing that genuine heartache to the Lord of like, I don't know where I belong. Because, all of these are home, but none of them are kind of home.
Yeah.
So really just bringing that to the Lord and just being genuine, like, where do we go from here? I really don't know, and I'm probably going to have to move later too. So, and Him really just speaking to my heart that, wherever I am with Him, wherever He calls me, and wherever He leads me day by day, like, that's home. That is home. Those people that He leads me to are family, wherever that might be, in each moment. So either coast is home, Georgia is home, wherever He calls me, day by day.
That's amazing. That's really well put. One of my favorite things about God is how He handles things.
Mm-hmm.
It's like...
He's pretty good at it.
Yes.
He's pretty good at handling
He's the
things.
best at it.
He's great.
Literally, like... I mean, I'm pretty sure he's on a winning streak. I don't think he's
Oh,
never
yeah.
lost, ever.
Yeah.
So, you can come to Him with, like, all these struggles and stuff, and then He will let you write a song like this.
Yeah.
But He won't necessarily change anything in your physical life, but you can write a song like this and you just feel relieved. You feel like everything is better.
A peace and just an understanding of like who He is and what home is. Even though I didn't understand what I was kind of struggling with, which he revealed to me like I'm longing for a home and longing for belonging. Longing for belonging. Maybe I'll write something.
What a
like
slogan. Whoa, trademark.
Oh, copyright. Giving me understanding of my situation and what he's doing through it, even though I don't understand all that he is going to do with that experience, just trusting that, like, he did do that on purpose and he understands, you know, that I went through it and that he's got a purpose in it. And that purpose as of that day was to show me, like, you know, wherever you go, because you're going to move, people are going to move, people are going to leave, you're going to leave.
Very true.
You're going to experience life, and it's okay. And wherever you go, like, you can be home.
There's a purpose for it.
Yes, yeah.
No matter how ridiculously tough or insane that situation is, there's a purpose.
And whether you move, like, never in your life, you grow up in the same hometown all your life, or you've moved a million times, and like I have a lot of missionary friends, missionary kid friends who have moved. I had a friend tell me she moved 16 times, and I believe she's 21 or 22.
Oh my gosh.
She's moved 16 times, and that is so hard.
That's
like,
a lot.
I've moved 2 or 3 times now, and that was a lot for me. So whether you've moved 16 times or stayed in the same hometown all your life, we all still, you know, have a desire to belong somewhere.
Right.
And we don't feel that sometimes. Whether it's because of a move or friends leaving or people leaving, different things.
Pieces of your foundation.
Yeah,
just
exactly.
gone.
So whatever it is, whether it's a move or friends leaving or just life. Because life happens in different ways. And
so true.
the Lord is there. And when it says, I need you by my side, I need a sunset, a sunrise. That's kind of like, where do I belong? I need a sunset, but I need a sunrise. I need you by my side.
Yeah.
And that's just sitting with the Lord. And I wrote that song, going on back to the inspiration, like what was going on. Wrote that song during a sunset on the West Coast. I was at the beach, and it was just like, I just need you by my side.
Cool thing is a lot of times you'll go through things like that you go through simply, like I said, for a song like this, but just so that it can help someone else.
Yeah, and that is enough. That is more than enough.
You don't realize that God's trying to make you selfless, and it's I've been there.
It's
gone
not
through
easy.
that. Yeah,
and
it's
like,
really not.
I really don't want to be doing this right now. But
No.
if we didn't struggle, if we had it all together all the time, who would we be writing songs for?
Yeah.
Nobody
Very
has
true.
it. Nobody has it all together. Nobody
Very
feels
true.
great all the time. You know.
Good
Thank
job.
you. Thank
Fantastic job on the song.
you. Appreciate it. Thank you for all your help and just the atmosphere you guys created in that studio. Like,
Thank you.
it was great.
Thank you.
Highly recommend. 10 out of 10.
10
5
out of
stars on
10.
Yelp. I will go give you.
Oh,
5
I was about to say Google only has 5 stars. Like,
Yeah.
that's 10 out of 10.
10
That's
out of 10
crazy.
of them. There's 10
Yeah.
now.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you. You
thank
just
you.
edited Google.
There we go. Yeah, I
Edited
changed
the
it
whole
for this purpose. That's how much I loved it.
I appreciate that so much. That means a lot. Alright, so if you want to take like, a few seconds to tell the people where they can find you and follow you.
Yeah, for sure. You can follow me on Spotify at Haven Richter.
Yes, do that and save everything.
Yes, there's only gonna be one song, but
But
stay tuned for more.
yes,
There will be
so excited.
Me too. It's been a fun ride.
Yeah,
It's been a fun ride.
I get it.
I gotta stop with this.
Did you mean that?
I
Like,
did.